Brooklyn Independent Television.
Most of us know the process for recycling our plastics, newspaper, and other items. But what do you do with your old electronics? Well, it turns out there's an easy way to handle these as well. The Eastside Ecology Center recently opened an e-warehouse in the Gowanus section of Brooklyn, and reporter Sherry Carabin takes us inside the new facility.
The sign says it all. The Lower East Side Ecology Center's new e-waste warehouse is open for business and doing a lot of it.
What is? All right. Let's have a little bit of stuff. Okay. For now. You have a quick second to fill out a survey? Sure, no problem.
Located at 469 President Street in Brooklyn, the Collection Center is the Lower East Side Ecology Center's first and only permanent facility in all 5 boroughs. The nonprofit organization officially opened the site on January 31st. It operates Tuesday through Saturday and accepts both working and non-working electronic items, ranging from televisions and computers to cables and cell phones.
We dropped off an old DVD player that doesn't work anymore, an old cell phone that doesn't work anymore, and an old wireless router.
What is your most popular item?
I think one of the things, as far as bulk goes, that we get a lot of are these old CRTs. So as people are phasing out of their old televisions here and going to the flat screens, we just get a ton of these. Things that we don't take are household appliances, so your air conditioners, your microwaves, vacuums, things of that sort. We don't take light bulbs, but the majority of other electronics we do take, batteries as well.
While there is growing awareness of the need to recycle electronics, many people don't know what to do with these products, and others don't fully understand the potential harm that can be done to the environment if they are simply dumped in the trash.
Computer and other electronics have a lot of materials in them that are bad for the environment, and so if you were to throw them away, end up in the landfill, it goes into the waters, it goes into the ground. Within the computers, for example, they have a lot of cadmium and other bad materials that leach into the ground if they end up in a landfill.
The Lower East Side Ecology Center does hold events around the city to raise awareness, allowing people to drop off their electronics at the same time. Judging by the growing number of people coming to this center on President Street, the organization's message seems to be getting through.
For the month of February, for example, we had around 400 people drop off materials, totaling around, I think it was 30,000 pounds of electronic waste. Sure, we'll take that.
What did you bring?
A whole bunch of old stuff from my old computers that I taken apart.
Such as?
Hard disks, CD drive, motherboard, stuff like that. These things have been sitting in my closet for a while. I want to throw them away, but I didn't want to throw them away. I want to get rid of them. But so when I heard that this place was here, it was great to be able to find a place where you don't have to really throw it into the trash. I know there's stuff in there that shouldn't really go into in the dump. So.
All right, thanks a lot.
Why did your organization choose to set up a facility in Brooklyn versus one of the other boroughs?
Why here? We found a great space. This was formerly a printing facility, and so it had a great rack system that we could actually store the material before it goes to our recycler. So the material, after it's dropped off, we palletize it, we wrap it up, put it in boxes, and we ship it to our recycler we recycle in Mount Vernon.
Right now, Director Macaulay Campbell is the only full-time employee, but he does get help from volunteers and interns, with those working at the Ecology Center also pitching in.
Right now it's manageable. I'm sure it's going to get a little crazy. Got a second to fill out a survey? Sure. So at minimum you zip. Any other info you can provide would be great.
In the future, the goal is to create a retail component so that some of the electronics that are still working can be resold. For now, many of those dropping off items say they're just glad they finally have a convenient place to go. What did you bring?
A couple computers, a lot of power cords, and a phone.
Are you glad that this place is here?
Absolutely, yeah, that's a great idea.
Will you bring more stuff?
Yes.
This is Sherry Carabin reporting for Brooklyn Review.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at bricartsmedia.org/BIT.